Hey, what's going on? This is A Legend coming to you with legendary news and my pro wrestling opinion coming directly from Atlanta, Georgia, the home of Hell in the Cell pay-per-view next month in October. Well, let's jump right into it. Well, I don't have much news for you, but I do have an opinion about a lot of stuff. Going back to TNA wrestling last Thursday, it was an okay show, but I have to agree with PWR show. It's time to for them to go somewhere with just aces and eights. Everybody that they unmasked is like just regular people that might be working backstage in TNA or regular people, just plain regular people that nobody know. So I think it's time. I really think it's time for TNA to go somewhere with that if they're gonna go somewhere with it. I think Abyss has something to do with it, or this Joseph Park Abyss. I don't know. I mean, I just have a whole lot of unanswered questions. And I almost thought that the leader of the Aces and Eights was Joseph Park at first, but they showed that man, and then they turned the camera, and Joseph Park was over behind some kind of fence thingamajig, and he was being beat up. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. Just wish they'd go somewhere with it. Is Joseph Parker Biss? I don't know. They're starting up Bobby Roode versus James Storm again. I hope they don't really take it to the pay per view level, but it looked like they're going to Bound for Glory for it. Listen to PWR show Impact Report or whatever they was talking about how excuse me TNA might be pushing what's his name Bubba Ray Bully right now to the main event of Bound for Glory. Somehow he's gonna be involved in it somehow. I hope now. I hope they just have a straight up match between Jeff Hardy and Austin Aries. But really, TNA I still give it a passing grade. I just wish they would go somewhere with the Aces and Eights. They really got to get behind this Jeff Hardy versus Austin Aries. They really got to get behind promoting that. I believe our pay-per-view is just weeks away. So, yeah, we're going to really need them to get behind that. Going on to last week's SmackDown. To be honest with you, I don't remember much of what happened last week on SmackDown, to tell you the truth. I believe it was a passing show, but yeah, I think I was more occupied with my video game, to tell you the truth. I had the video game and the show on. The show didn't really keep me distracted enough to really not pay attention to the video game. I think I was putting on better matches on the game than they was putting on the show. So moving on to this week's Raw report. WWE Raw was okay last night. I kind of skimmed through it. I had something else to do. My brother needed help. But from what I saw, there's a picture that I reposted on Facebook with my friends on Facebook. Alberto Del Rio unmasking Sin Cara. Now, Sin Cara did not look like that ugly picture that Cody Rhodes posted, but hey. Oh, I do remember something from SmackDown. Thanks to Raw. Kane and Daniel Bryan in the show really, they're giving the tag team titles plenty of time on TV. They actually closed SmackDown with the tag team champions, Daniel Bryan and Kane. And it ended with them beating almost every tag team in the WWE with chairs, throwing them in the ring, or Daniel Bryan hit them with chairs, Kane was. And Kane joined them with a chair, and they beat pretty much every last tag team in the WWE with chairs. So, I mean, the tag division is getting time. The Divas division is getting plenty of time now that we have the champion Eve Torres. Layla was very boring as a champion. So I'm seeing where they're going with it. WWE is doing their thing right now. Like the divisions that wasn't getting much time, they're getting time on TV now. Now that they got an extra time slot, extra hour to really get folks in. So they're really using that extra hour wisely. And then Ion Television come next week, October 3rd. We'll have WWE main event. So now we have some more WWE television. I asked for it. I actually wanted ECW to come back, but hey, whatever. WWE main event. I hope they don't make WWE main event like Superstars or NXT or Velocity Heat, where it's hot with all the real stars coming on there, and then they just make it a replay show of stuff they already did. No, I don't want to see that. I want to see real matches. I want to see the John Cena's, the CM Punk, the Randy Orton's. I want to see everybody on this show, but we'll see where they're going with it. It's called WWE Main Event, so it should have main event superstars, even though WWE does not have that many main eventers right now. CM Punk is crossing over to main event. Um, who knows? Like I said, October 3rd, WWE Main Event. But going back to Raw this week, more anger management sessions with Daniel Bryan and Kane reenacting when Harry met Sally. I think the movie is called. And Mae Young saving the segment, but I told you I don't think the Sin Cara got unmasked on live television. It might have happened during a commercial break, but they did have a match with Alberto Del Rio, his ring announcer, and David Otunga versus Sheamus, Sin Cara, and Rey Mysterio. So, I mean, it could have happened. I might have missed it. Like I said, I was skimming through it. That wasn't a match that I was real hyped on seeing, but I think that happened during the commercial break. But there is a picture for my friends on Facebook that I reposted. It's on my page of Sin Cara being unmasked. Big Show made his return last night. Big Show knocked out both Brodus Clay and Lord Tensai or A-Train or Prince Albert or whatever he's calling himself these days. I just wish he's chosen the name Tensai. I don't speak Japanese, so I'm going to keep calling him A-Train or Prince Albert or whatever he wants to call himself. But, yeah, Big Show came and knocked them both out and left. And it was announced last night on Monday Night Raw that this Friday, on Friday Night SmackDown in Buffalo, New York, that Randy Orton would take on the Big Show. So it's Big Show going for the World Heavyweight title because for people who watch my show, John Cena, it was confirmed last night on Raw that John Cena had surgery last week. And I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. He had surgery last week and will be out of action for 4 to 6 weeks. He came on live television last night and said he will be at Hell in the Cell prepared to fight whether his elbow is ready or not. We don't know if that's where they're going with it, but most likely there is because there's really nobody else on Raw for CM Punk to face. They ended the show last night with a stare down between CM Punk and Ryback after CM Punk attacked Mick Foley, the special guest of Raw last night. And how about that promo between CM Punk and Mick Foley earlier in the show? And I mean, that was a very great show. It kept my attention the parts I wanted to see. I don't really care for the Divas matches. I'm glad they're giving Divas time, but until they get a sexy black diva other than Alicia Fox, get Karma back on TV, I'm not really interested in the Divas division. That's just my opinion, but hey, that's just me. I'm glad they giving the tag division more time. I don't really have any more wrestling news for you. That's it. I'll see you next week. I'm pretty sure there'll be more news next week. If not, hey, I'll still be here. For my followers, you feel free to follow me on Twitter at alegend82, on Facebook, alegend82 at yahoo.com. And that's all, folks. I'll see you next week.